Welcome, Wonder Women of the World. This is Ilona Budapesti, Chief Storyteller of 1 Million Women to Tech. Here we have also Ola.
Hi, hello.
Head of Operations, and Irina.
Hi, everyone.
Head of Marketing. Ladies, this will be a short one. Really, I just wanted to come online to answer any questions. We are working behind the scenes heavily to get the mentors process formalized and the certificates automated. So that's what we're working on behind the scenes the most. Are there any questions related to hackathon, the courses, the access? Please fire away. Hello, Mara Catalina. I see Ola already greeted you. If you can hear me, can you just put a little thumbs up, a little B in the chat? Are there any questions? I don't know. Uh-huh. And we have a new team member. I guess I can announce that. Okay, I'll highlight Esther a little bit. We have a new team member who joined us. Welcome, welcome, Esther. You will see her on Discord and here and there. Right now, she is supporting me full-time. And pretty soon we will figure out what type of main role she enjoys the most. I would say it will take a good 3 to 6 months to get there. But let's welcome everybody. A quick round of applause for Esther.
Hello.
Okay. I'm also looking at the FAQ document. There are lots of questions in the FAQ document. Shall I go through that? Ola, what do you think? Should I just record my answers to the new questions? Let's do it because I think it's a good practice.
Awesome.
So going forward, actually, I think what we can say is for VIP and Gold members, please use your Kartra help desk tickets. That's the way to get help. So I'm going to pull that up and just show. You just have to navigate away from the main page because there is some password sensitive stuff there. Okay, cool. I'm ready. So if you are VIP or Gold member, you have access to the member portal, the old member portal.1mmtotech.com/gold VIP login. And if you have a question to us, this is the official way to get it. If you try to reach us via email or Discord or Facebook or any other channel, we're going to very kindly refer you back to this channel because this way, this is the thing that we check daily. Actually, Ola and Anita are doing that. So this is the way to officially get help and support from us, okay? Discord is awesome. Discord is more for you yourselves to communicate with each other real time, to get into teams and to discuss. Unfortunately, we are getting too many private messages and it's not really feasible for us to help. And sometimes also with the VIPers, it's fine, but with the Gold members, we don't always know the interaction between your Discord name and the email address that you use to sign up. And so sometimes you ask us a question, we can't help you because we don't have access to your account. So please, 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 VIP and Gold members, from now on, this is your only official support channel, and you are the only ones who have access to this. DIYers actually don't have this button. Okay, so this is your baby, and this is the way to get help. However, if you're DIYer, what you can do is come to the FAQ document. We will, I think, actually next week, move this over to our WordPress site. But for now, it's available under 1mmtotech.com/what2019/FAQ. Okay, this will land you in this Google document, which everybody can comment on. So please read through the questions. And I think there are lots of new ones, so I will use the time to answer that once a week. And of course, this Friday community update is your best chance to get live answers. So if you're a DIYer and you need help, you can either put it here, come to the Friday live event, or if neither of that works, then in Discord, you can ask the Mothers of Community, because that's what they are here for, is to help everybody and each other. Okay. So I think this, I wanted to make a clarification on channels and how to communicate. Let me just see if there is any questions in the meantime. Imene LG, can hear me? Deborah, hi Deborah, Galliano. Jesse, Sidratul Montaha, hi. Deborah, we have a question about the Datathon. We have posted our project brief on the website, but we need some advice on our data sets. That's a great question, Deborah, on choosing our data sets. Actually, that is a fantastic question. And since you're here live, I think I'm going to prioritize you. Deborah, could you please put in a link to your project brief just so it's easier for me to pull it up? I'm just going to the project briefs, which lives under forums, Datathon project briefs. Oh, I see you, Deborah. Yay, got it. Thank you. Here from Team Latinas, my data science, I love it. Team members are Mara Catalina, Cindy Barrientos, Jesse Sanchez, and Deborah Galliano. We'll take an email challenge and choose Latin American country to predict when gender pay gap will be closed and identify specific factors in this again. Use different regional organizations to find correlation. And use linear regression prediction model. That's very good. That's fine. Do you have, I think for a project brief to be good, it would be very good to say if you have any other, would you like others to join you? If yes, then make a clear request. So for example, request front-end person, back-end person, I don't know. Or if you have a specific requests, I don't know, a NumPy or a Pandas expert. That's always helpful, so you can always put it in. And you have a specific ask here, right? I would also update this, just edit it and add, we're looking at this and this data set, what other data sets could be used. I would have to do a little research, but does the UN not give you UN gender data set? Does it not give you the country by country specifications? So the UN has statistics where they actually classify the data sets and indicators based on tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, depending on how good a quality the data set is. And there is, I don't know, some oh, here it is, 52 quantitative indicators and 11 qualitative indicators. So I think I would start digging from here because the UN is so international, they should have a lot of Latin American related data sets. Is that any helpful? And you've created a repo. Nice. Well done. Great. Love it. Love it. Okay. So this is my best answer. Deborah, does that help you? I would probably start with the UN's gender gap data sets and wherever they are pointing, data availability downloads. Select country, yeah. So you can do a country by country one. It will take some time for you to actually download and collect your data source. Yeah, okay, but this, I guess this is where I would start if data is what you are interested in. Okay. Can I get some thumbs up? I love it. I'm really curious to see, and we would love to give you lots of visibility. So keep at it, ladies. Oops.
They are the most active team on Discord.
Wonderful. Okay, in that case, I'll go back to the FAQs and then we'll go from there. But I never received an email with which to log in. Also, not in promotions will not respond. It doesn't write my email, so can I request for new? And I did. Hasn't arrived either. Yes, I can. That's a good question. And let me just see. This was on January 14th, Sabine. That was before we had the. Yeah, so our server. That's a great one. So our servers got fried. During launch. So I noticed many requests didn't trigger the account creation. If you followed us every week, if you follow the weekly updates, as of I think as of February 1st, yeah, we have moved to a dedicated server. So I would redo the request invite, and I think it will work maybe, and it should be able to handle really almost up to 1 million concurrent requests. Sorry about it. Trouble. Thank you for your energy. Beautiful energy. And please do it again. It's correct. I mean, you're not wrong in saying that there was an issue. This is a very valid question. So we don't see the difference, but it's actually a completely different set of services behind the scene. Okay. Doesn't need to be bold, I don't think. Awesome. The goal information will be open to the IRAD and the gold member and is fixed again. Again, is that correct? So the gold memberships are open for the pre-application. The gold membership expression of interest is open. Interest form is open. Please check it. And then we will open it. Irina, do you think we will be ready for Women's Day?
I think yes.
So our plan is to have to open the gold memberships by Women's Day. Hopefully, that's our internal target. But this is the interest form. So feel free to it's open and you will be able to join during International Women's Day, March 8th. So keep an eye on your emails. Yeah, we will announce via email. Sweet. Although knowing Irina, I'm sure we will go over social media as well. we'll discuss. Okay, I hope that answers. Dear YouTube viewers, Deborah, Jesse, Sidratul, Montaha, Imene, Mara Catalina, are there any other questions while I'm going through this? For Mothers of Community, because you're the ones who we will point everybody to, this is your guidance, this is your Bible, the FAQ document. Yeah, if anybody's asking something, this is where you can get the answers and send it to them. And if it's not here, please add it so we can do it once a week. Where can we find a GitHub repo for Window of Data? I've been searching but can't find clear yet. Also new to GitHub, what is a repo exactly? Okay, that's two questions. That's Q31B, yeah. If you're familiar with Google Docs or Dropbox, then GitHub is like Dropbox and repo is like a folder It's a unit of code and documents that has a history that you can look back on. It's a very unofficial definition. Okay, I can find the GitHub repo. The GitHub repo for Winter of Data is only open to, it's only open to VIP and Gold members. So you cannot find it because it's private, because it's in private repos. Yep. However, the Datathon is open. The Datathon is an open repo and everyone can find it. Where is the announcement? I think it's best if we just go to the Datathon announcement, yeah? The Gender Gap Datathon. Mara Catalina, I have a question related to Datathon as well. Is there any preferred order of folders, files for the repo that we should keep? Oh, great question. I don't have anything preferred. It is best practice that your main write-up fits into a single readable Jupyter notebook, Mara, so that as we evaluate, we can read through it, and also we can issue a PR or write blogs about it. So you want one single large, long Jupyter notebook that tells the story from the data selection to the data cleansing to the features and then your estimation. So you want one long Jupyter notebook. I would probably put the data in a folder called data, but it's really up to you. So in here, it's go to 1 minute at GitHub. This is where you can find the GitHub, yeah? This was announced and is referenced on the Gender Gap Datathon announcement. You might want to rewatch that video, which is, by the way, list here. This is the Gender Gap Datathon video. Yeah. Okay. I can find where in the website I can register to participate in the AI program. Oh, that's a good question. It's an awesome question. And apparently I also can find friends in the community. Is there some maintenance going on? Oh, yes, maintenance is always going on, but I think this is an interesting question. I can't find where to register in the DIY. So by default, you are DIY. If you created your account, you have access to the free DIY benefits. Yeah. So let's just take a quick look on that. So by default, you have access to the daily data mini videos. You have access to the replays of the Monday courses, but that's because we put them out on our channels. You have access to the DIY group and the DIY forum. Okay, it's free. We do request, if you can, because we are a charity run by really now 4.5 of us, is that you donate as much or as little as you can. There are many ways of donating, not just money, and you can see all of them here. If you don't have a credit card, or you live in a country where it's difficult to give even, $10, $20, you can just donate your photo, for example, to the photo mosaic that we have. We have Facebook fundraisers, PayPal. If you have Amazon Smile, we are approved by Amazon. And actually, the biggest way to donate is to introduce employers to us who have employee volunteering and employee gift matching programs. Yeah, so maybe we can add that here later on, so that those of you who who have access to employers maybe can make introductions. This way it doesn't cost you anything and it helps us. The other thing, I think there was another way to help without having to spend money. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, if you share it and you spread the love, apparently I read some research that every subscriber is about a $10 lifetime value to an organization. So if you cannot give us money, what you can do is literally share forward 1 million women to tech, and by giving us access to greater numbers, we are able to go after bigger donors and fundraising. So that's also a way you can help. Okay, so by default you get these. Can I get some thumbs up for that? Then I also can find friends in the community. I don't quite understand. What do you mean? Sorry, could you clarify? What do you mean by not find friends? You can search by name in the search box. And yes, we did have some crazy migration between January 14 and February 1st. So that's your point. Ola, feel free to jump in if you have comments. I can't answer on the forum. You should be able to answer on the forums. This is a bug request. Ola, do you think you could take this into a bug request and just check it with a test user? Let's put it on the parking lot as a bug fixing. Yeah, maybe. I think there is some little trickiness going on about the forums. So if you're having issues with the forums, I believe you might have to join the group before you can post. And by default, this is an open group, so you should be able to have a Does anybody watching has access to? I'm logged in, of course, as a admin right now, so this might not be the best way to demo. If you go under forums, the DIY forums should be open to you. Mara has a question. Mara. I just realized that we forked the original classroom repo, but we haven't touched the original files, just thinking for the future. Mara Catalina, actually, you didn't fork the repo. Did you fork the repo? Is that what you did? No, you didn't fork the repo, no. This is a private, you did not fork the repo. This is a private one. I can see it right now and I'm broadcasting, but the way GitHub Classroom works, this is an important distinction, is if you use the correct link. So this is the original one. If you actually read through carefully and you do it as it's supposed to be done, and I think you did because I can see it, if you follow the GitHub Classroom link, then this is not a fork. You actually, programmatically, there was a completely new repo created. It actually has a different name. This data has been copied over. It has been protected, so now it's private. You see, this is a public one. So yours couldn't be a fork of it because otherwise it would be public too. There's a brand new repo with the same content, but with completely different permissioning. Okay, so actually, which means you also lose any updates and I'm not going to, but if I made any updates to this repo, you would not get it unless you manually pulled it down and pushed it up. Mara, can I get a thumbs up for this? You see, this is not a fork. This is a parent brand new repository. When we need someone mentoring, and it may be a little confusing, when you need mentoring, you will need to make sure that the mentors go through the mentoring onboarding that we are making right now. Otherwise, they won't have access to these private repos. We are setting that flow up right now. Mara Catalina, usually when DIY are not able to answer the forms because they have to join the DIY group first. Okay, so she confirms you'll have to join the group first, which the DIY group is open. It's a public group, so you have to go here, and you should have a join button. Maybe I can add this to the FAQ. I think this is another question, right? You. Please join the DIY group first, which is an open group, and then you can post. Okay, great. These are really awesome questions. Thank you for all the mothers of community and everybody who pointed people to this place. Oh, thank you, Caleb Alipam. Awesome. Okay, I think we're out of time, so I'm going to stop here. We will continue with answering these in the FAQ, so you have access. And please continue adding. This is awesome. I think the more we can clarify via the FAQs, the more the mothers of community will be able to help. And we can also use this in our help desk to help everybody. There's a screenshot in Discord to the Datathon channel. Awesome. Explaining how to solve it. Thank you. And Mara gave a thumbs up for the explanation on the GitHub Classrooms. Yeah, so GitHub Classrooms is actually a bit more of an advanced GitHub feature, and we qualified for it because of the nonprofit status. So I'm very grateful to GitHub for that. It's really awesome because all of you this way have your private repos that you can work on, and the mentors can help you. I would love to stop talking and give it over just for a few words for Ola and then Irina. Esther is today just joining us, but I think pretty soon she will become an active contributor. Oops. Infinite feedback. Ola, a few last words, please.
Few last words didn't sound good. But yes,
okay, a few words of encouragement and love.
No, what I would like to say is I would like to thank all the mothers of community because I saw some big impact for the last days. And what I would like to say is to Veronica, that Veronica is chasing me because I gave some mothers to mothers of community some challenge to actually take me out of the first place on the social media tracking. So yes, Veronica is chasing me. I can't wait to see when I will land on the second place. Aww. So thank you for all your hard work.
That's true. That's amazing. All right, Irina, a few words of encouragement. Esther, I would love for you to say also something highlight or positivity that happened to you this last week. Please share with us after Irina. Okay, now you're on stage.
Thank you all for watching us. And if you're not watching, you should watch us. This week was amazing because we got deep into internal stuff. You cannot see it all, but it was very interesting for me, and I think for all of us to get ideas flowing and to set up everything correctly, because we want to achieve the goals we set up. And we want to give certificates to all of the Summer of Code participants who have submitted homework, and we want you to feel not honored but happy that you participated in our courses and you can show that you achieved something. So that's our main goal, and we are happy that you are with us.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Esther, something. positive that happened to you while you joined 1 Million Women to Tech?
I'm amazed that we have this kind of community here. So just keep the fire burning, and I'm looking forward to meeting everyone online.
Wonderful. And Boner is here. Oh my gosh. And great love to you. You're amazing. Best wishes with the potty train. I happen to know her a little bit through interactions. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. This was Elena Budapesti, broadcasting to you live from San Jose, California. Have a wonderful weekend, ladies.